What's up, everyone? Good morning. Welcome to AriesFitnessLLC.com. My name's Darren Walker, as you know. Well, I'm getting ready for a competition, a physique competition, this September coming up. So I want to talk about diet. One of the biggest things and biggest problems in the fitness industry is getting people to stick on a diet. And the problem is they think of it as diet. Diet is always short-term in somebody's head. They're like, I'll go on this diet program for a short amount of time and I'll lose the weight, but then they just drop off and they start eating what they want, or in between they'll start eating a bunch of garbage snack foods and it starts throwing them off. They're like, oh, I'll continue it next month or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like people just keep pushing it and moving things off. I mean, people do that. We do that as like a thing in our head anyway, unless you're driven. Like me, of course, like I want to snack on something, but instead of eating a bad snack, I'll have something like popcorn. Put it in a pan with some coconut oil, put it on medium on the stove, and let it pop, and take it off once it looks like it's fully popped, before it burns, and sprinkle a little bit of salt. And actually, that's one of the best snacks for you. It's full of grains. It's got vitamin B's, actually. You'd be surprised how much nutrition is actually in popcorn. You can look it up for yourself. Always, whenever you're watching any of us, like fitness people on YouTube, or you're following a regimen from somebody online, you always want to research your own things too. I mean, it's hard to, because everything online, it's kind of like certain workouts where people start doing upright rows, which is one of the worst workouts for you, and it drives me crazy seeing people do it. I mean, that probably is the worst workout for you. I'm not even kidding. It's bad for your shoulder joints and your muscles. It's just not even worth it. It doesn't even do anything better than any other exercise that you could do with lateral raise, or, I mean, even an incline shrug. You know what I mean? There's so many better exercises than doing an upright row where it does damage. But I'll do that on another video where I'm going to talk about the shoulder and how important it is to keep your shoulder strength good, not lose your tendons and your strength. You don't want to get a calcium buildup like I have right here. So now it clicks, which is bad, you know. But I would have, when I went to the doctors, they said they would have to go in there and shave it off. But that's why I'm here, is because I've went through so much stuff that I want to protect everyone that's watching this video. If you're watching me, follow me on Instagram. I want to protect everyone that starts lifting to work out in a healthy lifestyle, and that goes for diet. Alright, so like right now for my competition, I'm getting ready. I'm doing carb cycling. It's a type of keto, basically, type of diet where you lower your carbs really low, below 50 grams a day, and then every fourth day you raise it all the way up to like 150, and it throws your body off, throws insulin spike, which also encourages protein synthesis, if people don't know that. And I learned all that actually from my nutrition schooling, which actually had the book right here. I was actually, getting a refresher last night. I always like to refresh on some of the things I've learned in nutrition school and personal training school. I always keep the books just because sometimes you start to forget things, and especially if you don't use it with clients. I mean, when I had like 200 clients out in LA and stuff, I learned a lot, and each person was so different. People with knee replacements, hip replacements, which I'm actually good with people with a lot of issues like that, and I'm good at personal training elderly. I have a lot of family members. We have diabetes that runs in our family, heart problems, blood pressure problems, cholesterol, I mean, you name it. And that's not good. And this is why I attribute so well to diet. And to me, it's like, alright, you go in your fridge, and the first thing I eat every morning is eggs. Eggs are so important. They're one of the best foods for you. They are the best, in my opinion. the nutrition, the amount of protein, I mean, you just can't really beat it. They lower myostatin, the egg yolks do, and that's a huge thing because then it incorporates beating your genetic limit a little bit. You want to drop that myostatin level down. That's another video you can check out on my channel. And right now, instead of having a pre-workout to drop some of the calories and carbs and all the junk that's in a lot of them, coffee. Just for the caffeine, because it helps stimulate your metabolism. And as you can see, it's like black. I don't want all the extra calories and stuff, so I'm trying to break it down to just the caffeine. And then I'll have an amino acid drink after this, right before going into the gym. As a hard worker people always do hard work. Like, there's a lot of hard workers out there. But there's different types of hard working. There's physical, there's mental, there's physical and mental. Like, I've been doing commercial fishing for 11 years, and it runs in our family. I'm the 5th generation, and it's so hard to be a commercial fisherman and keep your body in shape. Why? Because you're working a lot of hours. You're out at sea. It's not like you have a fridge all the time at your fingertips where you could just eat what you want, prep what you want. During the summer we do day trips, but our day trips were long this year. We're working from sunrise to sunset and then unloading the fish until like 12 or 1 a.m. or later. Sometimes it was 4 a.m., 3 a.m. It's a tough job, but personal training is what I love to do, and I want to teach you to stay on a healthy diet, stay on a nutrition curve where you get in this rhythm. Rhythm is the best way to put a whole lifestyle change, because once you get in the rhythm of eating healthier, like eating veggies, eating more protein through meat, and if you're a vegetarian, you don't need to, you could eat better things. I try to keep people away from tofu, actually, because of soy. Soy products, it's not as bad for women, but for men, the estrogen buildup that you get from eating too much soy products is bad. So I always recommend nuts, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds are a superfood. And you should definitely check them out. You could sprinkle them on anything. I used to actually use tuna packets when I was working at the gym and stuff. And when I used to work at a gym in LA, I would sprinkle just chia seeds in my tuna packets, and that's what I would eat. I'm not even kidding. But eat things healthier. Quinoa is also an awesome food. You can put chia seeds in the quinoa. There's so many different ways. There's diet plans out there all over the place. Not a lot of them I like, and a lot of times it's for people that are not, that like do this full time, or they're able to train all the time and eat right all the time. That's not for most of us. So many different diets out there, and the keto type diet is very well done. It helps bring up the fats, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So your body eats the fats instead of eating the low amount of carbohydrates you have. Because the number one source where your body feeds from for energy is carbohydrates, obviously glucose. So when you keep your glucose levels down, it's going to want to feed on something else, and usually it's muscle. It's usually your body wants to feed on muscle, especially ectomorphs. Like, for me, it's hard to keep muscle mass because I've been working out for 10 years now. March will be 11 years already. Man, time flies. But my muscle breaks down so fast. I lose it so fast if I don't keep the calories up. When I'm bulking up, I'm eating 10,000 calories. And you think I'm joking. But I'm not. I eat 10,000 calories, and that's how I keep my size up. March I was 209 pounds, and now I'm 180. So it's August now. I mean, I went down pretty quick, but I've been staying around 180. I've been trying to just like push my muscles a little bit more and try to get the fat down. I mean, it's really hard. I do everything naturally. I don't do steroids or anything, so it's so difficult to do things naturally. When I see so many people around me do steroids, and when 1 month they achieve what I achieve in a couple years or a year, you know what I mean? It's sometimes unfair, but then I get the mindset like, if I can achieve it naturally, I feel like I'm actually better. You know what I mean? Because it's actually, you're so much healthier. You don't put all the pressure. I know a lot of people that have taken them have heart problems, blood pressure problems, and things wrong sexually, you know, and who wants that? I know I don't. I don't want anything ruined. I mean, but back to diet and everything. Diet, try to pick things. You go in your fridge, you open it up, try to pick things that are healthy. You know what's healthy. I don't want to hear, oh, I don't know what to eat and stuff. People do know what to eat. The problem is they don't want to eat it. They'd rather eat a pizza. They'd rather eat cheeseburger and french fries. Well, no kidding, I would love that too, but I'm telling you, if you get the lifestyle choice and choose to start eating healthier, and you get in that rhythm of eating healthy all the time, it becomes a lifestyle change, not a diet. It becomes your habit of eating healthy foods, and you start to feel better. I guarantee you'll feel better. I feel a hell of a lot better than eating all the garbage food. When I eat garbage, especially now, if I eat something bad, I feel terrible. I feel like crap. It's just like, I feel sluggish, I feel tired, and you can tell it's loaded with all these bad carbohydrates that are just like turning into fat. And then I think of it, I'm like, oh man, I've been doing all this work, and I just ate some funnel cake or something like that, you know, with all that fat and carbohydrates. And it's like, why did I do that? Just for something to taste good for 5 seconds? I mean, chicken tastes good to me. If I want to do something that tastes really good, I'll have, I don't know, I'm a meat lover. We are in our family. But I'll eat lamb chop or something like that. It's a little bit fattier than a lot of the other meats, or a nice big juicy steak. I mean, at least I'm getting protein out of it, and it's not as bad for you as eating funnel cake and stuff like that. At least you're getting natural creatine out of meats. Also, just try to get in the mindset. That's the bottom line. I mean, there's not much you can tell people about diet unless you make a diet program for them. Like, I'm going to put one on my website, ariesfitnessllc.com. I just made one for people that have a gluten allergy, celiac disease, which is becoming more and more common. It even tells you in my book how much more common it's becoming. Not actually everyone has celiac disease, but they think they do. But it is actually becoming more common. It says 1% out of the world has celiac disease, which used to be like 0.04 or something like that, it says in there. So it's definitely rising. And I think it's because of all the bad things and preservatives that they put in our foods now, which is another thing. Try to look for things that are organic. Organic with fruit and stuff. Think about it, you're eating an apple, and you see the shine on it, right? And the reason they put all that stuff on there is to protect it from bugs eating it, correct? And to preserve it. So bugs aren't eating it. Why are we? That's how I think. And I'm like, and I'm telling you, you'll feel a lot better. So start eating healthier. If you need help, let me know. I'll put a link below to my website, and also I work with a company called Workout Anywhere, and it's like one of the best things in the world. I mean, as an app, we can have fitness coaches with you all the time, personal trainers that are giving you workouts, a whole health regimen. I mean, we have diet programs on there already, so check that out. I'll put a link below, and also stay tuned to my next videos where I'm going to be teaching about shoulder joints, and that's probably one of the things I've really been wanting to get into, because I've had a lot of problems over the years with shoulder joints, and I want people to save themselves from getting too destroyed before they know it. Alright, and I'm going to do full body workouts for people at home. There's a lot of stuff coming. So, welcome to AriesFitnessLLC.com. My name's Darren Walker, and train like a god of war, everyone.